Hello there. So we're gonna make an AglioOlioPasta. It's basically a tomato-based pasta. Sorry, not a tomato-based pasta. It's an aglio-olio pasta with some tomato, but it's not tomato-based. It's olive oil-based, and it'll be with a wild salmon. Okay, so what I have is I've already prepared the ingredients here. Right over here, some ingredients here. And I've got some wild salmon right over here. I actually marinated it because I took it out of the fridge to defrost, and so I had it marinated so that it would last an extra day or so inside the fridge. Okay, so I've got the water boiling here for the pasta. Throw in a little bit of salt. Get the I'm gonna try and see you. Unfortunately, the camera isn't too cooperative. So we're going to just do this a little bit right here like that. It's enough for one person. I don't have a guest coming over today, so unfortunately I'm just cooking for myself. But actually that's a lot. That should be good enough. Twist, put in, boom, done. Let it go. And that's going to go for about 11 minutes. So I'm just going to set the timer here. Oops. 11 minutes. Okay, well, I'll do 10 minutes, that's fine. And turn this on. Push this in a little bit. Like that. That's going to get going. Get some olive oil, a nice organic olive oil. This is from Tunisia. And warm this up. So what happens is in the middle of, as the pasta gets boiled, I'm going to begin the sauce when this thing heats up a little bit. So the sauce is going to contain, just push this down a little bit. I'm almost feeling like it's less pasta, but that's okay. So I showed you some chili. This is actually jalapeno chilies. It would have been better if they were red chilies. This is some garlic and then some tomatoes. Now, I would have loved to have anchovies in this. That would have provided a lot of depth. And I'm also missing capers. That's typically what goes into this dish, but I'm missing those. I just need to make it because I want to make the fish. And then I've got a little bit of I'll have some black olives that I'll put in there. I'm going to do it in the paste form. This is the first time I'm actually doing it, so I'm not sure how it's going to turn out. And then I've got some parsley over here that's just soaking, so it goes up, so it's not crunchy. All right, this is going now. I have a very nice pan here. Gonna take some of my, oh, it's not hot enough. It should be searing. I should have tested it first. I didn't test it. Doesn't matter. It'll heat up in a second because it's a copper-based pan, as you can tell. Whoops. Let's make it on that, on high. Throw a little bit of salt in here, like that. Throw some chilies in there, like that. The pasta is going. There you go. And then we will throw some tomatoes in there after the garlic has maybe browned slightly after it's been gone for a couple of minutes. I also have pre-prepared some peppers here. They were very lightly fried with some black chilies, but I'm going to throw some black chilies in here because these Indian type chilies like this, provide a very nice nutty flavor. So let those go. Boom. I'm in my kitchen. My kitchen's a little bit of a mess here. See, it's already going. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Look at that. Look at that. Get this out of the way so you can see a little bit better. I don't normally do this, but just a little bit of pepper here, just to add flavor. We're going to add lots of pepper later on, though. So let this go. It's on high. You can just smell it. Just smell it in there. It's absolutely amazing. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the filet right here, and I'm going to chop it up. Roughly cut it. Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. Doesn't have to be perfect, just roughly cut, and they'll fry for a little bit. This has been going nicely, and I'm going to get ready to throw about 10 cherry tomatoes in there. I could have put them in earlier, but you want the cherry tomatoes to kind of melt away in here. You can see the garlic is browning a little bit. You may not be able to see that very well, but take my word for it. They smell delicious. I've been trying to figure out what the best way to perfect the garlic and capture the aroma is. So I've been toying with a couple of things. I'm going to use a technique that I just learned on Italian television. So let that go. It's getting nice seared here. I want these chilies to get seared a little bit more. Give this a little stir. I like to put some olive oil inside the pasta too, so it doesn't stick to one another. We'll do that. I love being generous with olive oil, so we're going to be generous with olive oil right there too. A dab of olive oil never hurts. Yeah. Okay, let that go. This is going along nicely. So I'm going to throw this in here too. Now this was a mixture of a white wine vinegar, olive oil, some salt, and a little bit of pepper. You can see how that's going. We're going to let that go. Yep. I want to add some more salt in here because it calls for it. I'm just going to take a little bit of this and put it in. Now that is one of the secrets to creating a beautiful, beautiful aromatic garlic-based olive oil pasta. I'm just going to drain the parsley now, because I want to throw the parsley in there too. Cut this up, roughly chop it. This is delicious. Oh my God, just smell it. Oh, come on, look at that. Yeah, that's the way. A little bit more olive oil. Yeah. Beautiful. The garlic has turned brown. I'm just watching for the fish over here to get tender, cook a little bit, and then I'm going to do something really special that you're not even expecting. You're not expecting this. The fish looks great. I know if the anchovies were in there, they would have been absolutely amazing. I'm going to take a little bit of the olives, the black olives, and put them in there. This is going to add a more depth of flavor. Let those go in there. It's a modified aglio-olio, Okay. Take a look. Okay, this is done. I'm going to take this, some tongs. Oh, where did my tongs go? My tongs are missing! Make sure it's al dente. Yeah, it looks like it's al dente. I'm going to just do this. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And in it goes. Beautiful. That goes to the side. You can turn this off. Take it off the heat. Because everything is really cooked. We just want to mix all the flavors together. And make it... I think I burned it just a tiny bit on the bottom, which is not great for the video. It's supposed to be perfect, but we'll go with it. Oh no, that's not burning. That's actually, it got black because of the black olives. Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I'm just thinking, I was just wondering if I burnt it here. But I didn't. The garlic is nice and browned. Yep. Just let it cook on its own heat. Let it absorb all the flavors. And you have a beautiful pasta. I'm just going to taste it here now. Here we go. Grab a little. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Amazing. Okay. For the ingredients, I'm going to put them back underneath the video. Enjoy.